Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana, this is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing a general timeless reading for you. So my readings are always timeless. That means you can watch them whenever you feel guided to. They are not set for any particular time frame or month or anything. And general, obviously, meaning, it's not a personal reading, so just take what feels right for you, okay? All right, let's get into it. First and foremost, we are in Virgo season, so happy birthday to all the beautiful Virgos out there. Hope you guys are celebrating yourself, having a beautiful birthday, beautiful time, Thanks for watching. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start with your meditation. Okay, so first of all, let me back it up a bit. So first of all, it is a rainy day where I'm at right now, so I don't know if that influenced what was in the meditation. It was very different, very, very different. First of all, like, most of the time the meditations are not a place. First of all, this one was at my house, and it was like usually it's like kind of me in your guys' kind of life, but like I was like watching myself go up the stairs, walk to my front door. Like, it was really weird. And it was a rainy day, so I was like, what's going on? And like, I opened the door and like Spirit was like giving me directions, and they were saying, okay, the door's ringing, you get up and you go, like they were giving me like stage, what's that term? Stage actions or like stage orders. I don't know, I'm not in the theater, but you guys that are probably know what the correct term is. But it was like you were just like getting directions and walking up the stairs, and we opened the door, and it's like a scary monster. Like, I felt like I was in a scary movie, and that's what I said. I was like, I feel like this is a scary movie and I don't like that. So I opened my eyes and I was like, I feel like this is weird and I don't like it. And I looked over, because obviously I'm in my room, and I see radiate positivity, free spirit, and then it says manifesting my biggest dreams, and it's a butterfly. And then they said, it like scary things may come at you, or the energy may be off somewhere, or you may feel a lot of uncertainty or discomfort, but you are in control of, like, if you stay there, you're in control of what you focus on. Like, kind of like, I feel like the message was like, you have more control than you may be giving yourself credit for, or maybe you're giving away your power to something external, like you're making something more scarier than it has to be, or you're allowing something to stay around you that is not good for you, that you don't like or you don't resonate with, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. We're going to go ahead and shuffle and pray, and then we will see what's going on for you, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit. Okay. Thank you so much for connecting with me today and every day. Thank you for connecting me with the collective today and every day. And thank you for connecting me with the collective sign of Virgo at this time. At this time, please provide Virgo with any messages, guidance, insight, clarity, wisdom, advice, anything you deem fit for Virgo to hear at this time, please, and thank you. Okay, so I just saw the High Priestess and the Sun whenever I split the deck, which is very, like, dark and light. You know, the High Priestess has that kind of mystical, dark energy. She knows how to harness the dark and, encompass it with the light, and is very, all-knowing, all-encompassing. So I feel like it could be, embracing all parts of yourself. Because sometimes I feel like, especially when it comes to like setting boundaries, or, doing things that you resonate with, or having to make certain sacrifices in order to go towards certain things like career or personal goals, whatever. There could be like some guilt in how you show up to set those boundaries or defend yourself, or, disconnect from things you don't associate with. And sometimes there's that guilt of having to break certain patterns, let go of certain connections, break certain habits, whatever. And I feel like however you show up to do that is how you show up to do that. And there will be a separate lesson in there, whatever. But At the end of the day, the end goal is to love and accept every single part of yourself. And for me, I know I definitely defend myself and set my boundaries sometimes in an aggressive way. But at the end of the day, that side of me is also here to protect me, and I love and accept every part of myself. And the more I can do that, the more I can do that for others. And maybe one day down the road, there will be certain things that I don't feel like I need to defend myself against, because I know me, I love me, and I can see past whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm not rambling, but I don't know. That felt right. Okay. Thank you for these messages for Virgo at this time. Please allow these messages to be for Virgo's highest and truest self, overall well-being, most good, ascension process, sustenance, and the relationships closest to Virgo. Please and thank you. And thank you for these messages for Virgo. Yeah, we have Seek Nature that kind of popped out there. Maybe you guys are spending more time outside. But yeah, thank you for these messages for Virgo. Allow these messages to be of the highest level of accuracy. Allow these messages to resonate and ring true for Virgo. Allow these messages to be made of pure love and light. And allow these messages to find those that they are meant to find and resonate and ring true. And thank you for using me as a humble vessel to provide these messages for Virgo. Allow me to trust in the messages I receive, trust in my intuition, and allow me to articulate these messages clearly with pure love and light, please, and thank you. Thank you for these messages for Virgo. Thank you for the beautiful opportunity to be a full-time employee of the universe. I am forever grateful to co-create with the universe every day. Thank you for all that you do for us, all you provide for us. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for the lessons you teach us. And thank you so much for this life on earth. For that, we are forever and truly grateful. All right. Thank you. Amen. Namaste. All right, Virgo, let's take a swig of water. And let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with the self-care oracle. I'm going to get a few cards there, and then we'll get into the tarot. Let's see messages for Virgo. Please and thank you. Alrighty. Okay, so we have stargaze, yoga, and daydream. Okay, so yeah, stargaze, and we had seek nature that came out earlier. We have read a book, anxiety, lose track of time, celebrate fiercely. Okay, so based on the bottom of the deck with celebrate fiercely, I feel like there is something coming up that will be a means for celebration, or maybe there's like a big goal or something you're working on manifesting or bringing in. But with lose track of time and anxiety, I feel like whatever it is you're trying to bring in for yourself, it's bringing on a lot of fear, and maybe just allowing yourself to kind of get lost in different things that make you happy. Maybe that'll be beneficial for you. Okay. But yeah, I feel like there is something that is going to work out for you. But yeah, and we have read a book too. So yeah, it's definitely, you've put in the work that you need to put in to get something going. Now you just need to kind of have that faith that it's going to pay off for you. Keep doing what you're doing and just allow things to naturally fall into order. I feel like that's what we need to do. So yeah, especially with stargaze and daydream, I like this because again, there's that night and day theme. Because, you know, you got your stars at night and daydreaming. So it's interesting. Yeah, there's definitely something there about night and day, light and dark, masculine, feminine, balancing out two ends of a spectrum here. And I feel like for some of you, maybe that it might have to do with like work or career. You know, you may like be all gas, no brakes. But, you know, that's not something that's sustainable. You can't always be on the go, because there will be something that will lack, whether that's your relationships, whether that's you, whether it's your health, whatever the case may be. I would hope not, but I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, but with stargaze, daydream, it's definitely time to kind of just, I feel like it's time to zone out. It's time to kind of unplug. And with yoga, that's a great way to zone out. It's a great way to be present with your body and your breath. It's a great way to, calm your nervous system. And it's great because for those of you that may not like to, sit down and read a book or stargaze, maybe that kind of movement meditation will be more your speed. I like it. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, I have a new tarot deck that I love, love, love so much. This is the E-Gill Tarot, and it comes with a really cool tarot spread. So I don't normally do spreads, so I've got it here, so don't worry, but let's get into it. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, Rest. Yeah, it's definitely time to take a beat. It's time to unplug. It's time to relax. Understand that, everything's not going to fall apart if you give yourself a second. You're not lazy. You're not, undeserving of the blessings and the success that you've manifested. Struggling and working yourself to death does not have to be the road to success. Not every road to success looks like that. And I feel like a lot of times, we think that in order to be successful, in order to deserve certain things, in order to deserve to spend our paycheck, we have to work like a dog. And I don't think that's true. And dogs chill. Okay, so, all right. So we have the Fool, the Princess of Wands, transformation. So yeah, I definitely feel like, I don't want to wish this on anybody, but, it happens. It doesn't make you a bad person because you kind of run out of steam. But I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. And what's funny is I got myself all comfy today. Like, I was going to do makeup and everything, but I was like, I don't feel like doing my makeup. I'm going to put a loose shirt on, leave my hair down and just get all my pillows around me and be comfy and relax while I'm doing my thing, So it's like, even if you don't want to fully sit down, you can maybe dial it back a bit. There's a little give, a little take here. Okay, but with the Princess of Wands transformation, the Fool card, I feel like you guys are like going to be forced to take a step back, be forced to take a break, be forced to, put yourself first. And with Dominion, there's some sort of balance that's going to come into play here. And again, I feel like a lot of you, it has to do with allowing yourself to rest or taking better care of yourself, whatever the case may be. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. What's the present situation for Virgo? Yeah, Eight of Wands, speed here. And with the Devil at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you guys are going right now. Okay, maybe you guys are workaholics. Maybe you guys, just don't know how to say no. Maybe you guys prioritize everybody else before yourself. Whatever the case may be, you can only show up for others as much as you show up for yourself. So even if you have the time and the energy to show up for people, you may end up having resentment or feeling overwhelmed or getting irritated by the burdens. Maybe you show up all the time for work. Maybe you're always there for your friends. Whatever the case may be, this is not stemming from something that is, like, I feel like you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart, out of the bottom of your heart, whatever. But I also feel like a part of you with this Devil card, a part of you is doing this so maybe you feel like, appreciated or validated, or maybe so you feel worthy of certain friendships or connections. I don't know. There's something about this Devil card being here. It's like you're always going. So that way you feel like I feel like it's feeling like you deserve something. Okay, it's going to be different for all of you, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. So let's see the subconscious, what lies behind this situation for Virgo. Let's see. Okay, Three of Wands, enterprise. I get it. Okay, you're trying to build something here. You've got your eye on the prize. There's a certain goal here with enterprise. Okay, and I get that. I definitely get that. That's kind of what I was saying earlier, is that you guys have this energy of like, all gas, no brakes. But again, that's just not sustainable. You have certain goals, certain ambitions. And just like me, I have tons of goals and ambitions with Aviana's Ascension. And obviously I'm not, if I'm tired, I'm not, sometimes I take a break. Sometimes, like, I literally wasn't on here, like, all last week, like, doing readings because I needed a break. And even though I took a week off, I'm not going to force myself to do a full face and get all glamorous. You know, I'm going to still take a slow approach, still dial it back a bit. I still have these goals. I'm still working towards them, but that doesn't mean I have to be all gas, no brakes. I think that's going to be the title of the video. All gas, no brakes. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. How is this affecting you mentally for Virgo? Ah. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, conflict, and the King of Cups, or the King of Discs, excuse me, conception. Yeah, okay. So here's the situation. Obviously, mentally, there is a lot of, back and forth, overthinking, anxiety, worry. And again, I was saying this can build resentment. This can build anger, whether it's towards other people, work, your children, your spouse, whatever. There is going to be some conflict here. But with the King of Discs, conception, you are at the root of all of this. You are the one who is overcommitting or agreeing to do everything or not setting boundaries or not listening to your body. You are responsible for that. Other people don't know if you're tired or if you're overworked or if you're doing too much. You do. And you're the one who has to dial it back and, understand that you can't be everything to everybody if you're not everything to yourself first. You have to prioritize yourself. Me and my sister, we just went to a wedding and she, ended up like fainting at the wedding because she did not eat or drink enough water, and we weren't there very long, but first of all, she's safe, she's fine, we got her taken care of, everything's fine. But her and I talked about it and I was like, yeah, if you're, not prioritizing drinking water, eating food, that's no bueno. It's too hot out here to be playing like that, so it's just like, it may be, sustainable, but there will be a point where it's not sustainable. Not saying everybody's going to pass out, but, mental breaks can happen, slacking, missing something, things can happen. Okay, so let's see the emotional desire behind all of this for Virgo. Okay, it's very interesting. So we have the Tower here. Okay, so this part of the tarot spread, it also says mind may rationalize. I feel like you guys know that it's only a matter of time before something falls through the cracks, before you may pass out, before you may have a mental break. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but whoever this reading is for needs to hear it. And I feel like your mind is trying to rationalize it. And I feel like some of you guys, your mind, you may be trying to like put it on other people. Be like, well, these people always call me. These people need me. My boss does this. You're the one who has to set boundaries for yourself, not these external people. If you don't do it for you, they're not going to do it for you either. Okay, so you have to compromise somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the heart center, influence of your higher self on this situation. Okay, so we have reflection. Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is a different deck. It follows like the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, the Thoth Tarot system. So it like looks like the Rider-Waite, but it's not. Okay, so this is inner pictures. Okay, fade like a mirage, and familiar images take on otherworldly significance. Yeah. This is just going to be a big moment of reflection for you guys. I feel like you guys are going to really start prioritizing your health, your time, your energy, because again, we have rest. The bell rang. I don't know. Time's up. But yeah, we have rest here, so I feel like this is definitely end goal is to help you recognize like prioritizing your health is prioritizing yourself, your energy, whatever is a form of self-love. It is brave. It is just as much work as, going 24/7 is. All right. Okay, so let's see how the revolutionary part of yourself moves. This could also be previous unrealized patterns. All right, let's see. How does Virgo's revolutionary part move? Okay, beautiful. We have the Princess of Cups evolution. So yeah, you definitely go through the growing pains, okay? You understand that you have to evolve, you have to grow, and sometimes it does require, sometimes letting go of certain relationships, habits, behaviors, and also, looking yourself in the mirror sometimes and recognizing that you're allowing certain things to go down in your life. Yeah, and with the King of Swords, intuition, Empress, yeah. You are definitely being led by your higher self, or you're trying to be at least, and trying to listen to your intuition. And I feel like you're trying to just move with the natural part of your cycle. Like how do I explain this? It's like if you feel tired, you're going to lay down. If you're hungry, you're going to eat. If you feel like being kind of lazy that day, that's what you're going to do. And I feel like, if you feel like I need to stop being friends with this person, I need to stop, taking calls from that person, I need to set this boundary with the people at work, then that's what you have to do. And I feel like some of you guys understand that sometimes it may be painful, but you will listen to your intuition at the end of the day. I like that. Okay, so how you rule your kingdom is next. This could also be where you're complacent. Alrighty, how does Virgo rule their kingdom? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, Valor, yeah, with oppression here, Temperance. I feel like you guys are definitely the one that is always, you're always the one that people call on. You're always the one to kind of help people out. You're always there. Like, you're very dependable, okay? Whether that's in your friends, in work, in family, whether it's all of it, because that's a lot, okay? We have oppression, temperance, desolation. Yeah, it's like this is kind of how you show your love, because we have the Two of Cups here with love, but at the same time, it's leaving you with nothing. It's leaving you feeling just exhausted, and you feel kind of stuck in this role because you don't want to let anyone down. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is how you show your love, by kind of helping people out, being there for people and things like that. But here's the thing, okay? Helping people be that for themselves, greatest act of love. If you show people I'm setting boundaries, that'll help people set boundaries for themselves. I mean, I definitely believe that as you heal yourself, you heal others, because I believe we're all one. Okay, but as I healed myself, me and my mom I'm acting like she's right there. Me and my mom had a very unhealthy relationship, I would say. And the more healing work I did, the more I could show up in a better way, and she would show up in a better way, and it made our relationship a lot better. And as we all grow and keep healing, it gets better and better. So I definitely suggest putting yourself first, putting those boundaries up, really respecting your body, your mind, your energy, your time, and that will show others not only how to show up for you, but also how to show up better for themselves too. Okay, so how you see yourself in the world, Virgo. Let's see. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. Oh, we have the Star card. I love this Star card. She's so pretty. But this is beautiful. So this is definitely like feeling vulnerable, but in like a good way, This is being able to reveal your deepest self to others, be able to give and receive love, because it's like an infinite resource. This is beautiful. And I feel like this is definitely why or how you are able to show up and do a lot for everybody like you do. But you also need to be able to do this for yourself too. And I feel like, because the Star card's the Aquarius energy, okay? And I'm an Aquarius, right? And it's considered the philanthropist, the humanitarian of the zodiac, And I feel like that's definitely, like, you guys have those tendencies. You are very philanthropic. You're, there for your people, even if it's at a detriment to yourself. Okay, so I feel like at the root of it, you want to show up for people like you want others to show up for you, but you have to show up for you that way. Yeah, I like it. Okay, spiritual aspirations for Virgo. Oh, you're so sweet, Virgo. You really are so sweet. Okay, the Ten of Cups, success, justice, Libra energy. Again, these are both all about balance. This is all about, if I'm eating, everybody's eating. If I'm good, you're good. Like, you really love taking care of people. You like to make sure everyone is good, everything is fair, everyone has what they need. And that is very, very beautiful. But I want you to have that energy towards you as well. Okay? But yeah, you have a beautiful soul. And I feel like a lot of the times, people that are like that, they can get very sucked up in the external and forget to take care of themselves. And it's a very beautiful thing, but it's a very fine line. You have to prioritize yourself and be there for you first and foremost. Because I used to do the same thing too, and I would, drive myself crazy, burning the candle at both ends. Can't do it. Alrighty, root cause, root pattern here. Let's see what's going on. These cards are wild. Ooh, 2 aces. We have the Ace of Swords energy and the Ace of Wands potency. Let's see. Let me see if this Ace of Swords out here. Okay, well, it's pretty simple. Okay. With energy and potency. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, okay. So the root cause, root pattern here is that I feel like you feel very, very guided to be there for others, to show up how you want others to show up for you. Like, there's just like this innate action to be there for people. And I feel like, with potency here, the way the book describes it is that, like, this hand here is like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like that hand is supposed to be the hand of God, right? The hand of the universe, the hand of spirit, whatever you want to call it. But that being here with this energy, Ace of Swords coming out, I feel like there is definitely divine guidance, higher guidance, intuition guiding you to be there for people, which I think is honestly beautiful. Okay? And with the Lovers and Unity, the Two of Discs, I feel like you guys definitely just like to be that person for people, to make sure no one feels left out, to make sure everyone feels loved. You like to, bring unity. Because you know what it's like to feel alone, to feel dark. But the thing is, you see with the Magician here in the Four of Cups, you have to fill your own cup. You have to know how to use your resources, your tools, yourself to replenish. Because with this Ten of Pentacles, this Ten of Discs with prosperity, I really love the way they describe this. They say, the tree's natural job is to provide shelter, shade, oxygen, fruit, okay? But if the tree does not have enough sun, enough water, if there's, termites infested in the trunk, it's not going to provide anything for anybody. So you got to make sure you provide for yourself before you do anything else, okay? Trust me, I've been there too, but it feels so much better to be able to give to people whenever, first of all, you're in a good space and have that energy, but also to provide for them in a way that helps them and not like enables them. Because I feel like sometimes people are used to being able to use you as a soundboard, being able to use you to bail them out or use you to pick up slack somewhere, and that doesn't help somebody. They need to figure out how to do that on their own, and you can provide that information for them, provide that guidance, but you can't, deplete yourself trying to chase someone on a hamster wheel. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. All right, let's get the final bit of advice for you, Virgo, and that'll be that. If this resonates for you guys, please let me know with a like. The likes do help more than anything, more than you know. Subscribe if you're picking up what I'm putting down as well. Okay, so we have, I think it's Kala Lily? Kala or Kaya or Kala? Kala? Let me holla at you. I'm silly. Okay, let me just get the book together. But this is my first Oracle deck I ever bought. Isn't that cute? Oh, wow. This is like all the way out here. Oh, that's not it. Wait. I know the alphabet. Hilarious. Oh. Yeah, Spirit definitely wants you guys to take a break. Okay, I'm going to call it Kala Lily. That's what it's called. Obviously, this is the flower. If you would like to get these flowers, there it is. I feel like those are very common. I feel like you can get those at a grocery store or something. Maybe a farmer's market. Okay. Kala Lily, be still. It's time to take a rest. Take a seat. All right, magical specialties, divine connection, opening crown chakra, peace, peaceful transition, saintliness, sleep, soothing grief, and true innocence. At your heart and in the very center of your being, there is a stillness. Right at this moment, take a break from this reading to close your eyes, notice your breath as it goes in and out, consciously relax your muscles, and settle your mind like a pebble falling through the water to rest at the bottom of a lake. Can you feel the stillness within you and all around you? While there is the appearance of time and motion, at the center of the vortex, there is an immaculate and eternal calm. If this card appears in the past position in a reading, it means that if you have not done so already, you must calm and center your mind before you take any action in the physical world. And technically it would be in the present, so let's see. If it appears in the present position, it means that action is not required at this time. Rather, you are advised to retreat from the situation and observe coolly from the sidelines until conditions have shifted. Alternatively, it may mean that the answer to your question involves quieting your mind and soothing your stress. If it appears in the future position, it indicates that once you have done what is necessary in the present, you will benefit most from letting go of any attachment to the outcome and relaxing in the knowledge that whatever is meant to be will perfectly unfold all on its own. And take whatever feels right out of those three. Maybe they all sound right. This modern world often seems to give us the impression that we must always be busy doing something, thinking, saying, fixing, or intervening in some way. But in truth, the yang must be balanced by an equal amount of yin if we desire to be receptive and open to all forms of blessings and enjoyment. In other words, without space around things, we will be lost in the clutter of life. No matter how much stuff there is to enjoy, activities, thoughts, texts, TV shows, relationships, or actual physical objects, we can't enjoy a drop of it if we're drowning in it. People flock from all over the world to see the Grand Canyon, but it's not the rocks they come to gaze at. It's the empty space. Find this empty space within and marvel at its majestic beauty and vast magical power. The following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Notice any that call out to you. Action is not required at this time. Take a step back and relax. Go on a retreat, spend time in nature, meditate, get a massage, or otherwise reduce the effects of stress. Release attachment to outcome. Clear clutter in your home to create a serene environment. Take steps to soften the energy in your home with things like soothing music and aromatherapy. Pare down your activities. Release any relationships or responsibilities that you're holding on to out of guilt, obligation, or ego. Take a moment to gain clearer perspective before moving forward. Release time-wasting habits that don't nourish you, such as excessive television watching, email checking, or texting. Drink less caffeine, get more sleep, take a nap, diffuse any arguments or disagreements by refusing to participate. That's a good one. You don't always have to respond. Throughout the day, notice your breath as it goes in and out. Be here now. Know that everything is perfectly unfolding, and bring Kala Lily into your garden or home. spend time with Calla Lily, or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. Okay. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. Definitely time to just take a break. Take a beat. All right. The world will still be there when you get back, I promise. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like a personal reading, I do provide them on my website. That is linked in the description box. And if you would like to check out any of my social media, my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything is in the description box. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.